Admission, Andrew McCutcheon. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his...
And that is off the first base bag. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Hoskins absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, still no score. At the plate, Curtis Granderson, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ball two.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Granderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Coughlin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Coughlin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Rosell Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Herrera.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So digging in now, Caleb Smith. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is standing in. JT Realmuto comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred, threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Brian Anderson.
Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in his third season as a major league player. And he takes strike two.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Ready for another chance? JT Riddle. He drew a walk his first time up.
Riddle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Riddle leads off second with nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 1-1. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Standing in, Curtis Granderson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The count now at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Miami. Striding in, Phil Gosselin is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Anderson is there, and he has it for the out. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He saved a great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Chris Coughlin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Coughlin.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Now into the box, Rosell Herrera. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Short for Segura. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take them when you can get them.
Standing in now, Caleb Smith. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Anderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Still even at 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 10.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, JT Riddle. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Riddle is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 12.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's fouled away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
From the belt, the pitch, fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher
So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop, Little. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0.
In is Curtis Granderson.
His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1. Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Nicasio, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Curtis Granderson goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Jorge.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Coughlin.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing.
Waiting up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that's dead center for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ball three. 3-2 now. Gene Segura would be next, and he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Victor Arano takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Striding in once again, Rosell Herrera. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Rosell Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Caleb Smith, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Oh, they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Herrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is skied into short left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. Two and one. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Chris Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either. Matty, got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Jorge Alfaro is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike now. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Chris Conklin will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he fouls this one off. Valencia on second. Coughlin on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Danny Valencia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Ready now, Reese Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
For Miami.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Real Muto at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Now going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Philadelphia. Now pitching and
stepping
in the 7th spot, number 30, David Robertson. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Miguel Rojas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Hoskins is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So a nice job there by the pinch hitter leading off the inning with a base hit, and it gives the top of the order something to work with.
Brian Anderson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in, JT Riddle. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
JT Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The second
digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Rojas at second. Riddle is over at first with 1 away. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now, it is all that matters.
Ball 2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The second baseman.
What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's just 1 for 6. Behind 0-2 now. Casilla, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get at.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Goslin just to the left of the mound. 2 down. Digging in, Chris Coughlin. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses again. 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Boone Logan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Drew Steckenrider comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Sliced hard on the ground. Castro has it. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
For Philadelphia.
Phillies down to their final out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lined hard to the left side, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Realmuto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Philly down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Caleb Smith earns